Emily Austin, during COVID, when she wasn't doing her regular work, she started to do these, and I did these too, these ridiculous Instagram lives, sit in my apartment and on the Upper West Side and talk to Teddy Atlas for an hour. And she did this with a bunch of Knick players, I guess Mitchell Robinson, who can't hit a free throw from the beach, but he's a pretty good defensive stopper. And a bunch of other guys, Brenson. So I know that Emily's a big Knick fan. And here we are on the precipice, halfway through the conference finals. The semifinals, on the way to the conference finals. How excited are you?
Good morning to everyone except Boston fans. Good morning, New York. No, it's a good day. Honestly, it's so funny because as a Knicks fan, you kind of accept your fate of always just being disappointed. And it's like for the first time, like you said, it's victory day for two reasons.
That's crazy, right?
It's so cool. I have to go to a game.
Oh, Saturday is game 3.
O'Reilly's
got
the
great
worst
seats
coming at $7.20 a ticket.
How
The
much?
worst nosebleed. And you know me, I'm not going if it's not courtside. So.
Right, no way. You can't be. You can't be. It's embarrassing for you.
Imagine me in the nosebleed.
No. You got to be on TV. You got to be sitting there with the. It's funny you say that. So, you know how much I love you. I don't really like the influencers as much anymore. I don't dislike them personally, but I'm done with it. I can't. When I see their stuff pop up, I just move past it. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. Every day after day after day, crocodile tears and stop. But it's not like that with you. I think you're different. You're 23. You're an immense success in 3 or 4 different positions. You're a great girl.
Thank you.
I know you personally. You got all the things you need to be a big star. So there's a lot of people that don't like you. And I just found this out. I say, Emily Austin is coming up. I'm shutting it off. Now, I get the same thing.
Who
Trust
said
me.
that?
Don't worry about it.
No, I need a name.
No, I get the same thing.
I need a name.
I get picked by Trump. There's 1,000 articles out there. 1,000. They're not writing about Siggy. They want to run with one thing in the Post. Or Tila. Or, Witkoff's kid. Nothing. Me, 1,000. What a horrible person I am. How could I be on the... I called Hillary Clinton a bitch. I called Serena Williams this. I did that. 1,000. 1,000. Fine. I don't care. So when people come and say, yeah, but what has she really done? I said, what has she done?
Me?
So, yes, there's a lot of jealousy out there because you're 23, you're successful, you're beautiful, you're great on TV, all these things. And a lot of people hold it. I don't know if you know that because you think the world is just smiling and great. There's a lot of people throwing bows and arrows at you.
Well, honestly, I'll tell you what I think it is. And not to come from a place
There's
of
jealousy.
arrogance, but it has to be because I'll tell you why. I never do anything that should upset a non-Hamas lover. I always say this. If someone hates me, it's because they hate Israel or Hamas. It's never an attack to my personal character. The path that I chose to pursue, again, apologize for it coming off just not humble, is very altruistic because I was succeeding so much in my sports career. I didn't need any of this. I didn't need to support Trump. I could have minded my business and be making $2 million a year. I didn't need to support Israel, but as a Jew, I know damn well I have to. And it's like every path that I've chosen was controversial to the world, pro-Israel, pro-Trump, losing jobs, getting fired. And it's like, if you hate me for doing the right thing, you just must be a miserable person.
I don't know, hate is probably a strong word.
I think it's jealousy leads to hate. It says it in the Bible.
Well, you're right, it does say that. You're on television, you're on Fox News. Now, look, I've seen people on Fox News that quite frankly shouldn't be on. I tweeted out a couple of days ago, and I sent a note to Piro. I said, explain this to me. I have the biggest radio audience in New York, talk show, and around the country. I've been appointed by Trump to a very special position. I literally had, with Tila, 2 nights of dinners, one-on-one talks with Bibi Netanyahu last week. I'm a pretty big personality. I can't get on Fox News. If Brian Kilmeade doesn't put me on One Nation, I know you're on this weekend. Congratulations. I don't get on. Jesse, nothing. Laura Ingraham, nothing. Sean,
I've never been on Laura or Sean.
I've never been on any of these shows. I get on Kilmeade, thank God for Brian, once a month. Why? Why would that be the case? Are they jealous? I don't know they're jealous of making $8 million a year. But how do you explain that?
May I honestly suggest something?
Sure.
Maybe because you criticize all of them all the time.
Because they're not that good.
But they're not going to put you on their show.
Why not?
Because you criticize
I
the
put
hosts.
people on this show that criticize. I criticize.
Do you?
I criticize one host, Greg Gutfeld. And I got news for you. I'm not the only one. I'm not going to give out names, but, the fact that he gets great ratings, there's nobody else. Every other show is a liberal show that time of night. right? It's Kimmel, it's Fallon, it's maybe Conan. I don't even know who's still on. He does a great show. He's the only one on. You honestly think if I sat in his chair, I wouldn't get the same ratings?
You're very funny too. You guys are both fun. I think he's very funny.
He put you on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also funny. It makes sense.
So you think that's the reason? Because I don't criticize Hannity. Or,
No, but Hannity, yeah. I mean,
Or
you're a
Jesse
very
or Laura?
serious personality. You could be on these shows. Honestly, I don't know.
They never put me on. They never put me on.
You did name two of the hardest shows, though. Ingram and Hannity.
Hard shows.
Those are the allegedly the hardest ones to get booked on.
Mark Simone is on those shows. Okay, please.
I don't even know who that
He's-
is.
Exactly. He wasn't having dinner with Bibi Netanyahu. He's not on a Trump committee. Please. I see some of these influencers, young girls. Not Liz Pipko. I love Liz Pipko. And I
Me
love
too.
you. You two guys are different. By the way, were you with Tila Falik yesterday?
Yes.
At
yes.
Mar-a-Lago?
Yep.
What was that about?
There was a really cool AI like tech lunch. It was so intimate. I thought it was gonna be in the big ballroom. It was like 6 tables. It was so cool. I mean,
What was
AI
it
is the
for?
future. It was an AI forum.
For Israel and the United States?
Well, Israel is like the tech startup nation of the world, and now we're kind of one step ahead of everyone. Second to India, Israel utilizes AI more than any other country in the world, like Iron Dome and et cetera. And it was so cool. It was just to hear how Israelis are now implementing their business techniques with AI throughout the world and like how successful they are.
I really wanted you to be on this committee, too. I spoke to Siggy
Sid,
Flicker.
me too.
You'll be on it. So how it works,
Trump tweeted it. They closed it.
they closed this one,
Oh,
but there's still 9. Look, if Trump could have it his way, every Democrat would be gone, right? But he can't do that. It looks bad. So he got rid of like 12 of them. There's
Right.
still like 19 left.
but then you saw his tweet. He wrote, "It's now closed" or something.
It's
you saw what he wrote.
closed. It's closed for this time,
Okay.
but it's a 5-year run. So, for example, Andrew Giuliani, he's on the committee with me. This is his last year. He falls off. So next year at this time, we place Andrew.
In a year,
Yes, it's a 5-year run. It's a long time.
my bones will be old by then.
Oh, stop. You're 18 years old. And then all these Democrats, he's going to try to find a way to get rid of them. Don't know Bernie Sanders is on it, for example. Yes.
Bernie Sanders is not on the Holocaust.
Yes, he
If
is.
Bernie Sanders is on the Holocaust Council, but I am not.
Right.
I don't even. I'm speechless. I am flabbergasted.
I know.
What is that self-hating Jew? I didn't even call him a Jew. We have to revoke his Jewish card away
Right,
from him.
right.
Doing on the Holocaust Council. He'll sign up for another Holocaust and willingly walk into the gas chamber.
100%.
Oh my God! Now I'm pissed.
No, but don't be pissed
I was
because
happy for all of you before. Now I'm pissed because Bernie's on it.
see,
No, I'm not.
you're not that different than me.
No, I
You get
criticize
happy for
Bernie.
about 5 minutes, and then the real Emily comes out. But you're going to be on this committee for sure because you need to
Amen.
be with me and Siggy and Tila because you do
Legends.
fight for the. Here's the thing: it's not only about Israel. So people complain once in a while. They go, "Sid talks too much about Israel." Okay, nonsense. Nobody covers the mayor's race like me. Nobody.
That's true.
Thank you. Trump has been on this show 7 times. Who else in political talk radio talks about the Knicks and the Mets and the Yankees? Or they had dinner last night with Danielle, Gabriel, and Ava, or all these things. So,
You're a unicorn.
thank you. So they go right to the Israel. They're right. I talk too much, which is complete nonsense. People these days, they lose patience. When I think about you, I don't think about just Israel. Because I remember when I came off the stage at Madison Square Garden at that rally, who was sitting next to me? On my left was Danielle, and on my right was Emily Austin. You've been and you've been in the Oval Office. I've never been there. Never.
Thank you.
You've been standing next to Trump in the Oval Office. You love this president. Love
I
him.
loved him before it was cool, and as did you, which is why I'm so shocked we hadn't met prior to you getting thrown out of the State of the Union for yelling at Joe Biden.
And you called me
Your
a hero.
favorite story. Yeah, I was
You
like,
walked
Sid,
out,
you're
you-
my hero.
You're my hero. And then I didn't see you again
So the
for
Israeli
months.
Day Parade.
The Israeli Day Parade.
which is coming up, by the way.
And again,
Our 1 year.
and again, for the 5th consecutive year, no invite. Now I'm going to go because Bruce Blakeman will invite me or somebody
I
else.
love Bruce.
But these liberal Jews who run that parade, they despise me. And good, I hate them too. Hate them. Hate them. So they don't invite me to Lou was laughing. He loves that. They don't invite me to the parade. Can you make any sense of that? I had dinner with Bibi Netanyahu last week. What do you mean I'm not going to the parade?
Is it really all liberals running it? I don't know. Maybe
They
they
honor
just-
Chuck Schumer.
Oh my God.
Yes.
It's like there's only so much we can help ourselves. Like you and I were trying to save our people, and then there are some Jews that are like chickens for KFC.
Yeah.
Like they might as well become like Jews for Palestine at this point.
True.
A Jew for Chuck Schumer is a Jew for Palestine. Can we start that? Let's tweet it. A Jew for Chuck Schumer is a Jew for Palestine.
Yes. That's true. Tweet that today.
I will.
How many followers do you have on Twitter right now?
107,000?
Oh, what is your, is 2 million Instagram?
Yeah, because I've been on Instagram for the entertainment stuff for years. I just started tweeting probably 2 years ago.
Right, because during COVID, Instagram was like the biggest thing.
Oh my God. Yeah,
'Cause you had
that's when
the-
I really blew up.
The
It was during
Instagram Live
COVID.
stuff. And you
Right.
did a lot of the Nick stuff. What else did you do back then?
Miss Universe. I was the youngest Miss Universe judge in history
Wow.
ever, which, by the way, I called them out publicly for not condemning October 7th, and they texted me, never speak to us ever again. Jewish CEO.
That was the answer?
Wait,
Never
I have
speak
the
to
text.
us again?
I'm never deleting them. I said, can you condemn the rape that happened on October 7th? We're a women's organization. I proudly, publicly represent the organization. So much media about me. Condemn the rape. No, it's too political. We want to make sure everyone at Miss Universe feels safe and comfortable. I was like, you know what? Fine. They're not political. I stalk their Instagram 2 minutes. We strongly condemn Russia for invading Ukraine. I said, excuse me, but that's not political. I sent them the link. I'm texting the CEO. She ignored me. I went on Fox News. I ripped them apart. She texts me, never reach out to us ever again. Blocked.
Fantastic. Good
Done.
for you. How hot is that? Isn't that great?
No, but Sid, people don't like me.
I know. There's another person who doesn't like you. We'll take a short break. So you got a very big sale coming up. So every night before I go to bed, there's like 5 products inside People's Beauty. I'm not going to use
Look
2.
at you.
I use 2, yeah. I used the one where you sprinkle it on your face and it makes you like all shiny the next morning.
Oh, the facial dew. That's our step.
facial.
By the way, it's like our hero product. My favorite's the cleanser, but everyone uses
I
that.
use that, and I use 3, and the moisturizer, of course, I all over my face. It's a great box of goods. My daughter
Thank
Ava
you.
loves it, and there's a huge sale, isn't there?
Yeah, Mother's Day sale. If you go to checkout, peoplesbeauty.com, code MOTHER, easy, you'll get 15% off. Sid gets them for free.
50 or 15?
15.
Yeah, I get it for free. It's better.
Sid gets 100% off. Because his face is glowing.
It is.
And his gorgeous Ava is the perfect face for People's Beauty.
That's sweet. Thank you. She's doing
Beautiful
great.
girl.
She's getting ready to take the bar and all that good stuff.
No
so
way.
she's home. Yeah, she's actually we're all going back in July for graduation.
If she needs any
That's
advice,
it.
my mom's a lawyer. By the way, my mom's dying to meet you. How have you not met her yet?
Your mother.
Yeah.
Or your father, Ron.
You never met
I
Yo.
never met Ron.
I'm gonna bring him
Ronnie
on the
Austin
show.
loves me. Bring him in next time.
gonna bring him
he
on
drives
the
you
show.
once in a while.
Yeah.
Usually he's driving you to the airport at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yes. Big fan. Oh my God. I'm
Where
gonna
are you
bring them.
heading soon? You going anywhere good?
I'm going to the consulate to discuss our ceremony on Sunday.
Where's
I'm gonna
that?
head there now. The consulate's on. It's right across from the United Nations.
Right.
802nd.
You got a big thing Sunday night?
Yeah. There's a
Okay.
Independence Day ceremony. I'm hosting that. It's on Mother's Day, which I'm like so upset about. But
Right.
we're gonna do a Mother's Day barbecue, and then my whole family will come.
Nice.
Hope to see your family there.
Oh, so your family is going with you to the event?
Yeah, at least my parents. I
Cool.
don't think my siblings.
We got a lot of
have interest.
events coming up together in the next couple of weeks. I mean, assuming that I end up at these things, Heshe Orgenbaum is telling me that they're not going to invite me to the parade, even though I'm going to go because,
Are
quote,
you?
I'm too political.
If you want to go, you could get there in a
No, of
minute.
course. I was there last year. I
I'm
ended
like,
up,
honestly, I'm afraid of getting bombed every year, but
no one's going to bother you. He said, too political. They reached out to me for help, and they became very, well, I'm not going to keep reading
at
this.
the
but-
very least, you could go with Nassau County.
Yeah,
which
that's what I
is
did last year.
The only people I would
That's
go
what I walked with. I walked with Bruce Blakeman, Mazi Pillup, Kosher Guru. That's when I saw you. So.
Kosher Guru.
Yeah, the
So
great. He was with me
funny.
in Israel, gay boxer. He was great. He was
Yeah.
great. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to
When is it?
go to the parade next Sunday, the 18th.
Okay, so that's the problem with it. They do the parade and then all the speaking stuff on the same day.
Yeah.
And it's so overwhelming. Like, people need to recoup. You need to go home, shower, Like, we can't go from the parade to one speaking event to a gala.
I agree.
Like, I live in Long Island. I can't do
What
that.
gala you have that night?
J-Post.
Oh, that's that night? I have something else.
What
I
do you
got to be
have?
the governor of Binyamin. Oh, maybe
Oh.
that's the same one.
I think
That is
so.
J Post, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
And then Monday is the J Post seminar in New York.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the speaking.
Got a
and
lot
stuff.
going on, Emily. Well, you're great. I'm glad you stopped by this morning. I wish you would stop by more often, but you're very busy, I know.